Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 222. Welcome. Okay, so I have several finished objects to show you and some works in progress, so let's just get started. Okay, so for my finished objects, I got all of the Preemie hats that I needed to do for the month of September. I got them all done, and so now I'll show them to you. So I'm doing 4 per month, all the way up until the middle of next month. So that way I will have 40 Preemie hats to donate to the Halloween hat drive that is occurring here at one of my local hospitals in their NICU department. And so I do this every year. I really enjoy doing it. And so for September I needed to do 4. And so here are my 4 hats. Let me find the first one here. Okay, so this one I was working on last week, and all I had to do was sew the parts together. And so here is the baby Minion hat. I think that turned out so cute. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. I love the little tuft of hair and the little bow on top of the head. Such a cute design. And this hat, let's see, I have, the website is called learningtolovefiber.com, I think, but I will list it below in the description box where you can find this free pattern. It's so cute. Now, it is a newborn size pattern the way it's written, and I just sized it down as far as, I used worsted weight yarn like it called for, but I went down a whole bunch of hook sizes to try to get it more preemie size, but I believe it's 0 to 3 month size, the way it's written, I think. Okay, so that is finished object number 1. Okay, finished object number 2. I had started this hat last week, only had the beanie part done, and so I finished it. So let me show you this one. This one is Hello Kitty. This pattern, I did not write the name down of the website. It seemed like it was hard for me to pronounce, so I didn't write it down, but I will link it below in the description box. Okay, and I pretty much did like the pattern called for. I think I made my own bow because the bow pattern was coming out too big. Sometimes when I try to size down for preemie hat size, because this was like a newborn size, sometimes the dimensions are kind of weird, and so I had to kind of change the bow up, and I think I had to make the eyes smaller, but anyway. Here you go. Okay, and so that is finished object number 2. Finished object number 3 is, oh yeah, okay, this one was fun to make. This one is a pattern by hopefulhoney.com, and it is a Minnie Mouse hat. I thought that was so cute. And I'm trying to remember if the pattern is actually a preemie size pattern. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's a newborn and I sized it down. I did use worsted weight yarn. Not sure, but anyway, really cute. She has a Mickey version as well. Okay, next on the list, my last finished object that I have for this week is a cute little bear hat. Isn't that cute? He is so cute. You know, his face. Okay, so this is gonna date me, but who of you remember the Captain Kangaroo show? Okay, me. I used to watch it when I was a kid. Well, on the Captain Kangaroo show, they had a character. Of course, it was a guy in a costume, and they called him Dancing Bear, and he didn't talk. He just danced, and I think, yeah, right? They called him Dancing Bear. Anyway, this face of this bear looks so much like Dancing Bear, I think. I didn't place that in my memory until right now when I'm looking, because I'm thinking, oh, it's Dancing Bear. So, isn't he cute? He is so cute. And this is lovableloops.com. I used DK weight yarn, number 3 weight yarn for this to get it down preemie. I believe she had the instructions for multiple sizes, I think. Anyway, I just think it's so cute. I think it looks to me like, just looking in the viewfinder there, that the face is a little bit crooked. But that just adds to his charm. Oh, he's cute. Okay, so that is finished object number 4, and that is all my hats that I need to do for September. Okay, so now I do need to do 4 more hats, and that will complete my goal of 40 hats, okay, to donate. But I need to have them finished by the middle. I think I have to get them finished by like the middle of October, or like October 12th or 13th or somewhere around there. I'm thinking, I think that's right. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the next 4 because I want to get them done ahead of time. So, and that will lead me right into works in progress. So for works in progress, I'm doing another Preemie hat. Now this one, I only got the beanie and ears done. So here's the beanie, another white one, okay? And here are the ears. Well, I'll just hold up one, okay? And the back is black, see? So this hat is going to be a cow hat, and it's so cute. It's a pattern by Repeat Crafter Me, okay? And I will put a link below in the description box of this pattern of this cow hat. It's really cute. It's going to be really cute. I have made this pattern before, and so like I said, I just had the ears, both of them done. So I need to do the muzzle and the eyes and some spots and the horns, of course. So anyway, so that is coming along. I will look through my pictures because since I've done this before, I think I have a picture. If not, then I'll do a screenshot and then I'll put a picture up right here of that hat when it's going to be finished, what it's going to look like. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so that's what the hat is going to look like when it gets finished. It's super cute, I think. So that will be my first hat for October's goal. And then I'll need 3 more after that. So I have not made any pumpkin hats yet, so I plan on doing that, making some pumpkin hats. Yeah. I don't know, I'll have to look to see if I have the correct colors in DK. I think I probably do, to make like a candy corn hat. I might do that, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I have this one, and then I have 3 more that I need to make. Okay, so going on to works in progress number 2 is my Feel Better Friends doll. I'm working on my Feel Better Friends doll number 2. This is for a little girl, little 2-year-old girl. And I've gotten quite a bit done on the body of the doll, see? So the little girl likes pink, okay? And so what I decided to do is I give her pink shoes. I don't know if I showed that last week. I think maybe I did. I had one leg done. So I got the other leg done, and I made straps across there to make them look kind of like Mary Jane's, sort of. Okay, so there's the shoes, and then I gave her white underwear, and then I have some blue yarn. I should have brought it in here, but I didn't. I have some blue yarn that I'm gonna make her shorts, and it's a really good blue. I don't have to have the label on it, of course, but it's kind of reminds me of a denim type color. I think it's gonna be really cute for her shorts. And then I had talked last week about doing a variegated type for her shirt and pink shorts, but I've just changed my mind. I'm going to do blue shorts, will look like denim type, and then I'm going to, now this tassel is just marking where I need to count up when I place the eyes. That's all that is right there. It looks funny. But anyway, I need to, I'm going to make the shirt pink. I've got some soft pink by Karen Simply Soft, right? Yeah, Simply Soft. And I'm going to make that, I think, for her shirt. And then I showed last week, I haven't done any more work on it. In fact, I need to see where I've moved it to. But I was working on a, I must have it in the other room, but I'm working on a cat because she has a white cat, the little girl does, and so I'm making it's going to be a cat applique that I'm going to put onto the shirt once I do the shirt, okay? And I haven't worked any more on that since I showed it last week. Now it makes me wonder what I did with it. I'll have to look. I was shifting things around and I don't remember what I did with it. Here somewhere. Anyway, so that will be on that pink shirt, and I think that's going to look good. And then her hair is kind of a blonde colored hair, so I need to pick out that. And I think I'm going to do one ponytail toward the top of her head, a little ponytail. She doesn't have, she's 2 years old. She doesn't have a whole lot of hair. But yeah, it's kind of a blonde color, I believe. And blue eyes. Now, I did get some embroidered eyes from embroidery machine. I talked to my administrator of the group that I am in. I'm in the southern region of the organization. And so she sent me a selection of several eyes that I can use, different colors of eyes. So I really appreciate her doing that. Okay, so that is my doll so far. You might have saw a break in the film, or in the video, sorry, not film, in the video, because I had a timer going off. I had to go turn it off and then come back in here. So anyway, so that is my plan for this. I'm getting there. Yeah. Oh, and the little girl she's on oxygen, and so I need to figure out how to do an oxygen. I have an idea. The little tube that goes, you know, under the nose, a little, I always forget the word, that thing, what you call that thing. But anyway, there's a word, and I can't remember, but anyway. So I need to figure out how to, I think I have an idea how I'm going to design that. But anyway, there you go. So it's coming along. I'm still not increasing, but building up for the head before I can decrease that off. So that is works in progress number 2. Okay, and works in progress number 3 is my gingerbread boy. Okay, so somebody asked me to make a gingerbread boy, and last week I think I had one arm done. Well, I do have the second arm done. This is a Made by Mary pattern, is a paid for pattern. I will link it below in the description box. I bought it off of Etsy, but it's well worth the price. This will be like the 4th one I'm making, so I definitely earned, you know, I'm definitely got my money back for paying for the pattern. But it's an awesome pattern. Love the construction of her patterns. They're great. And so here are the arms, and then I started working on one of the feet. It's still connected to the yarn, but here it is so far. I remember when I made the feet before, it kind of looks like a potato before I start building the leg up. See how it has this loop? I don't see that. Right there, it makes like a hole, and that is kind of built around it, and that leaves a hole, and then from that hole, that's where you build the leg up. But anyway, so there is the beginning of one of the feet. I will pop in a picture right here what the gingerbread boy is going to look like. He is so cute. So it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely worth the price of the pattern. It turns out great. So here it is. So that is my gingerbread boy, or that was actually the first one that I had made, and so that's what this one's going to look like. Okay. So that's all my works in progress. I'm looking here. Yeah. And so let's go on to upcoming. Well, yesterday I put out my first video of a new collaboration video series that I'm starting with Rebecca of Yarn and Pajamas. So my first episode was yesterday. So I've started a project for that. It is, I think it's going to be great. It's going to look awesome. So please, check that video out. I will link it below in the description box. I think it's going to be a very fun collaboration, and I think it's going to be very fun. And anybody that wants to join in on us, then check in with us to do it also. Just check out that video, and I kind of describe how we're doing it and the basics of how it works. But anyway, I've already had some comments that they thought that there was going to be a great series, and I have a couple of people that said they were going to do it along with us, so that's great. So, like I said, I'll link it below, okay? And then also, so this upcoming Wednesday is going to be the next video installment of the hashtag Movie and Stitch. I will be talking about the movie that I watched that begins with the letter S, which I've already watched it, and it was awesome. It's so cute. And so I'll talk about that and show the progress that I made on my project for that series. And then I'll have to pick out a movie that starts with the letter T. I haven't picked anything out yet. So there's lots of them. So it's going to be hard to decide. But I will let you know in that video what my movie that starts with a T will be. Okay, and let's see. So that is coming up. I already talked about, I have, after this preemie hat that the cow hat, I'm going to have 3 more that I need to make that will fulfill my goal for the year, so that's awesome. So that will be upcoming, you know, picking out the next patterns for that. And let's see, I think that is it as far as upcoming. I'm thinking, oh, I have a teddy bear that I need to make for a baby gift. I've already picked it out. I'm going to do Benedict the bear. I believe I mentioned this before in a few episodes back. Haven't started him yet, but the baby's not due until the end of October. It's going to be a scheduled C-section, and so it's supposed to be Halloween is when the baby is supposed to be scheduled to be born. And so I have a little bit to go that I can start. But I have made the pattern before. It's a Jess Huff pattern. It's awesome. It's so cute. And so I will pop in a picture right here of the other Benedict the bear that I made. It'll be that same bear. So here it is. Okay, so that is the Benedict the bear I'm going to be making. It's a great pattern. I love Jess Huff's patterns. I've made several of her patterns, and so I'm going to be making that, or starting to work on that pretty soon. I may go ahead and finish my goal of getting these Preemie hats made, so that way it'll be off my plate for the, you know, I'll fulfill that goal, and then I will take a break from making Preemie hats until closer to the new year, or closer to the new year or something. And so then I'll probably then get on Benedict the bear and start working on that. Okay, I do want to say that I was invited by a good friend of mine, Amy, who is the girl that I got the yarn from her grandmother that had passed away over a year ago, and she was a quilter and a crocheter, and so the family gave me the yarn because nobody else in the family crocheted. Well, she invited me to a crafting group that happens once a month here in my city, and so I said, yeah, I would love to go. And they just meet once a month. The majority of the ones that go are quilters, or sewists, what do they call them? People that sew. And that's a majority of the people were there, but anybody can go. Anybody that wants to just go and work on a craft and just visit. And I had a really good time. It was very fun. And the lady that hosted it, she had a table that she set up that they called it a freebie table, and there was fabric. Mainly it was pieces of fabric that she didn't want anymore, that we could just take. Anybody could look and take whatever we wanted. And then there was a few other odds and ends, but mainly it was fabric. Well, I picked up 2 pieces of fabric I thought was so cute, and I don't have much little boy fabric, and I thought this was cute to make something maybe for my grandbaby, a toy bag or something, I don't know. But look at this fabric. I thought it was so cute. If you remember way back, they used to have these little cars and tractors and things that the kids, I think they had pedals on the inside, and you could, you know, the little kids could sit in them and pedal them and make them go, you know. And that's what these are. I just thought it was so cute. There's tractors and an airplane, and that one's a taxi cab, and there's roadsters, and I just thought it was such a cute fabric. And the background looks kind of a denim color. Anyway, it's a pretty good sized piece of fabric. I don't know if it could be a whole yard. I'm not sure. It's a pretty good size, all folded up. So I got that. I just thought it was cute. And then this one I thought I could use for something too, for him or somebody. But anyway, it's just a blue fabric. It's got soccer balls on it. So I picked up that off the freebie table as well. But anyway, I had fun meeting up with these ladies. The majority of them were older ladies that were doing some quilting projects, but it was just so fun talking to people. And so thank you, Amy. I don't know if you watch my videos, but thank you so much for inviting me, and I look forward to going next month. It's just once a month, and just sitting down and crocheting. Actually, what I did is I took my Feel Better Friends doll and worked on that while I was there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go, I think. What's for dinner? It's cooking right now in the oven. I'm making meatloaf tonight. I haven't made meatloaf in a long time, so I thought I'd make some meatloaf. I roasted some okra in the oven. It's really good that way. If you're not a fan of slimy okra, then this is a really great way to cook it. It's not slimy. As long as you cook it long enough. Anyway, it's really good. And so I cooked a little bit of that, and then I have some broccoli I think I'm going to warm up. I don't know what else we'll have, but anyway, waiting on the meatloaf to get finished right now. And so that's what we're having for dinner. I think that's it. Thanks so much to those people that have recently subscribed to me. Welcome, and thank you for checking my channel out and subscribing. Thank you to those that have been subscribed to me and are still sticking along with me ever since I've started making videos. I really appreciate that as well. Thank you for all the wonderful comments everybody's giving me. I'm still thinking about Vlogtober. I want to do it, but then I'm thinking I don't know if I'll do it every day, or I might do it like 3 days a week, or I don't know. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. I do have a couple of tutorials I thought I could do, or like crochet alongs maybe along with during that time, but I'm not sure yet. Well, I'm still thinking about it. So, and it's coming up, so I need to start thinking about that even more, to make some decisions about Vlogtober to see how I'm going to do it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please consider doing so. I make videos showing all the so many different types of projects that I work on, all crochet related, but all kinds of different projects. And I do tutorials. I do make tutorials from time to time. I need to make one. I haven't made one in a while. But I really appreciate everybody subscribing and commenting and supporting my videos. Hit that like button down below, please, if you enjoyed the video. So I think that is it. I'm going to be going now because I'm just rambling. So everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.